So you have a great product, you got an amazing service, but who do you sell it to? And how do you know who to sell it to? That's what's coming up next. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Akeem Shannon, founder and creator of Flipstik. On this channel, we talk about entrepreneurship, business, finance, and today, how to find your customer. If you like topics like this, feel free to subscribe to our video. If you're already a subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back. We hope you enjoy the content that we have been creating for you. So, today I want to talk about knowing your customer. This is something that I think is really tough for a lot of entrepreneurs starting out, because I think oftentimes we just assume that everyone is our customer. Like, everyone is gonna like my business. Everyone's gonna like my music. Everyone's going to like my specialty eggnog recipe. But truth be told, your audience isn't everyone. And even if your audience is everyone, you have to pick and choose who you target in order to be successful. This was a lesson that, it took us a long time to learn. And honestly, we're still learning and still trying to figure it out. But it's something that will save you a lot of time and a lot of money in learning. So the first thing that I recommend you do, say you're really early on in the process and you don't have sales, right? Like you just starting out and you're trying to figure out, okay, who does this belong to? Like, who's going to be interested in that? I mean, for one, you want to use your gut. If it's your baby, if you created it, you're going to have some idea. But the next thing to do is a survey. Like, find your friends, your family members, random people on the street, whoever you can talk to, and take a survey. Like, even if you have to, something that we did early on, we offered a gift card. You can offer a $20 Amazon gift card to all your followers. Say, hey, we're going to do a raffle. And if you fill out this survey, you'll be entered into the raffle. A survey is a great way to get feedback on your product. You can find out who people are, what they're interested in, what they like about your product, what they don't. Do they like the price? Do they not like the price? Why do they like your product? All kinds of great stuff from a simple survey. When we did our survey, we used Google Forms, which is completely free, but there's tons of options. SurveyMonkey is a popular one. There's something called JotForm, which is like a really pretty way of doing a form. But all of these are pretty simple, right? They're just getting feedback from potential or not potential customers, right? The next best way to get feedback is sales. Like, I'm big on sales. I'm always like, go out, get your sales, and then hear what people have to say. Like, when you go and get sales, when people give you their money, they will also give you their opinion. So for us, we had a product, so we went into the mall. And before we went into the mall, we went to PopUp Events. And these pop-up events could have been anything from barbecue festival to a pizza festival. It could be, a fair, whatever have you. And we were selling product, but we also got a lot of feedback from people. We saw people in person. We tried to stop every person that came by and say, hey, here's the Flipstik. And they would give us their feedback. If they bought the product, we observed, wait, who is this person? Why did they buy the product? Were they buying it for themselves? Were they buying it for their kid? Was it a man? Was it a woman? Were they old? Were they young? Like, what was this person? And you start to get a feel just based off who you can sell your product or service for to who you should target. And that's super crucial. For us, we realized we got to target moms. We got to target moms with young kids because they're going to buy it for themselves to use, but they're also going to buy it for their kid because they think it's something cool that their kid would like as well too. And so that was a realization that we learned just from being there, being present, and actually selling our product. Another great way that you can find your audience in a little bit more costly way is through ad platforms. So, if you have a product or service and, in person is not going to work, it's you could do a survey, but you really don't know the type of people that you need to survey. You're just like, look, are those people are not in your network? Then an ad service is great. So you can use a service like Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Google AdWords, and you can really dig into demographics. You can use a pixel to track the type of people that come to your website or to your form, and you can really zero in on what's popular. Who are the type of people that are interested in your product? For Flipstik, we know that, young people between, 13 and 25 are part of our core demographic. But when we were on Shark Tank, that was not the type of people that we were getting sales from. In fact, our average customer was a 66-year-old woman. Now, you wouldn't think Flipstik, phone accessory, smartphone, 66-year-old women. But it was. Why? It was the holidays, and we were on Shark Tank. And mostly older people watch Shark Tank. Mostly older people watch network television, period. And they were buying it for their grandkids. Like, they wanted a nice little stocking stuffer to give to their grandchildren. So most of our customers were much older, and they were much more often grandma. And once we realized that, we're able to zero in on our marketing to follow up with customers about Shark Tank. We can say, hey, we know you love Shark Tank. Your grandkids will love this product from Shark Tank. Boom, boom, boom. And we could really zero in on how to market to them. Now, if we had to show them, a video saying, hey, copy the latest TikTok dance, they would not have purchased that product because they would have been like, I don't use TikTok. Why would I need that? But saying, hey, your grandkids will love to use this to make TikTok videos. Now they're like, oh yes, they will love this. Here's my money. So knowing your audience and knowing what they're interested in is huge for your business, because otherwise you can spend a lot of time and money just throwing things at a board and never really knowing who your audience is. So when you are trying to find your audience, don't be shy about spending the time to really figure out who you should be targeting for your business. What does their income look like? What kind of music do they listen to? Are they a man? Are they a woman? What age are they? Do they have kids? No kids? All that kind of stuff is important. And what I often hear people do is they try to create a customer avatar. So they will use their imagination and come up with what that ideal customer looks like, how that person lives, what are the products that this person buys, the services that this person uses, and they try to package their entire service or product around this customer avatar. So that's a great exercise for you to do if you're early on in your process, or if you're further along in your process and you're trying to, switch things up and kind of improve and accelerate things. It's a great way to kind of go back to the drawing board and be creative. And that is all for our video today. If you like this video, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you're interested in more topics like this, feel free to subscribe to our channel. We love making content like this for you all, and would love to have you join us in our next video. And with that, until next time, I will see you all later. Peace.